The Delta State government has urged residents, stakeholders and organizations to take collective and proactive measures in mitigating the impact of natural disasters, recognizing the increasing threats posed by floodings, erosion and other environmental hazards. The government emphasized the need for community engagement, preparedness and sustainable practices to safeguard lives and property. The State Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Charles Aniagwu, made the call during a press conference in Asaba, the Delta State capital. The commissioner, who was reacting to Wednesday's torrential rain and flood erosion along Old Lagos-Asaba Road, Agbo, in Ika South local government area of the state, called for a collective positive action against natural disasters. He urged residents to adopt environmentally friendly practices, adhere to safety guidelines, and work together in building a more resilient Delta state.
The cross, or what looked like the title of my briefing this morning, is a call for statewide positive action against possible natural disasters and issues that may upset our normal day-to-day living. A call for statewide positive action against possible natural disasters and issues that may upset our normal day-to-day living. I'm sure yesterday most of you saw and witnessed the very heavy downpour across our dear state, and then the havoc it wreaked on some properties, particularly vehicles and motorcycles in the Eka Axis. What we have seen in the course of time as a challenge, which we have continued to also emphasize, the need for people to become much more responsive and responsible. But by the way, I want to sympathize with some of our brothers and sisters whose motorcycle or vehicles were either destroyed or taken away by the flood. If you go to, in this case now, the Agbo Axis, you will see that there is also a giant, not even just there are two dual drains on that particular corridor that had always before now been able to also accommodate flood whenever it rains quite heavily. And I'm sure it happens in other places, but it wasn't that devastating. And we needed to address it for individuals to know what is expected of them.
Aniagwu also reeled out measures and actions that the Delta State government have taken to mitigate flood in the state.
Even as government have continued to take actions to mitigate such occurrence, we are also happy that in Asaba, at least, yes, it was also quite heavy, but we did not see that level of disturbance. We have, before now, as a government, been able to pay a whole lot of attention to flood control measures. And I'm happy that all of you are very much aware of it, that for majority of the roads that we have constructed, we ensure that we have dual drains. In some instances, we have proceeded to build storm drainages